Alrighty, folks, this will be a quick and dirty edition of Dark and Darker patch notes. Because this one's more about, let's talk about how Iron Mace is feeling, and it's more of a follow-up to the last patch. So if you want my thoughts, my feelings, the full, 15-minute rundown of the last patch notes, check the last video. I apologize for no camera. My camera is, for some reason, I'm going to have to unplug it and plug it back in, but I want to get the video out, so. And I'm all sweaty and gross, so, you know, it all adds up. Anyway. Couple big things from this patch we're going to go over. We're going to start with the developer comments because I think that's a good place to start today. We've decided to try out a separate matching pool for players under level 15. So essentially, and here's the update, characters level 14 and under will be placed in a separate matchmaking pool. So basically, once you get level 15, oh boy, brace yourself. Things are about to get tough. This could be really interesting. We'll see how it plays out. I'm not sure I'm the biggest fan of it. I think implementing it this far into a wipe makes sense. Like 3 weeks to a month into a wipe. I like that. I don't know if it's actually been that long, but I like that. A like staggered implementation is kind of neat. Whether this happens on the release of the next wipe, we'll see, but it's experimental, as is most everything. We're in early access. Let's let the devs figure stuff out. So that's cool. We'll see about that. So they're trying it out, and you also cannot use the trading post until level 15. This is a anti-botting, anti-real-world trading measure, disguised as a balance sort of thing, I think. I mean, I don't know if they're disguising it, but anyway, they're syncing it to the new matchmaking system. This is also targeting real-world trading, hacking, the whole 9 yards. Anyway, they are backtracking a little bit on the wizards' nerfs to their utility spells. Again, the main issue was the Death Ball, the Bard Wizard Barbarian or Bard Wizard Fighter. So they're taking that back a little bit because I think they realized that solo wizards got absolutely destroyed with this. And then turns out, if you were noticing that all your games were finishing in the center of the map, they were. There was some weird random number generator issue, they call it their Dark Swarm logic, that caused most circles to end in the central region. Hidden in this is this interesting thing. We are working on adding more layouts and more variety of center modules. My favorite part of Dark and Darker, things are constantly evolving, rooms are constantly changing, and not because they're updating them, because they have like 3 to 4, it seems anyway, iterations of every room to always keep players on their toes. I think that's incredibly important for the longevity of this game, not only to keep people on their toes, but also to make sure that you can't just fall asleep. You always got to pay attention. So that's cool. I love that. Anyway, let's talk about the changes. So you've got the couple things we mentioned, and that's really it. There's a couple things here. Improvements to Iron Shield. We love that. And then this one, interesting, actually people were complaining about it in, shout out Mojito Beans. Not that I need to give the man a shout out. He's absolutely killing it on Twitch. If you're not watching him, he is the cave troll expert. He's a rogue. He's a great dude. You should absolutely go check him out on Twitch. But we were talking about this in his chat yesterday about how like certain items were like equipping after you go invis, like you drink an invis pot and all of a sudden you like pull your trap out and it makes that horrible sound as a ranger, or all sorts of other things where it's like these noisy utility items come out after you've like done something and they just completely reveal you. So yeah, that's gonna change. Basically, certain items hopefully won't automatically get placed in your hand, like the torch, like the trap, things like that. So we'll see. This is great. But that's really it, folks. That's it. Quick and dirty patch notes for early access hotfix number 12. Thanks for watching. See ya in the dungeon.